So, as most of you know, the GoPro Heroes or GoPros in general are very cool types of cameras that the GoPro company has made. So, you might be trying to figure out how you can go through and use a GoPro camera. Now, starting off with the outside, the layout is pretty standard. You have a camera on the front. It can be in a different location depending on what type of GoPro you have, but typically it's kind of in the corner, it's off to the side. At the top, you usually have some sort of button that allows you to go and click into the, this is like you're taking a photo, taking video camera button. So you use this to go through and actually take photos, take videos. And you also have a little microphone at the bottom, at the top here too. On the bottom, you have this little stand option that allows you to go through and basically kind of put a accessory port kind of near it. So if you want to hold it on a tripod or something like that, you have that type of capability here. It's actually really nice. It feels pretty good. On the side, this is a little side option here where you can go through and kind of click into it. Here, there's a little indicator button, and you can pop it open and you can charge and you can put in an SD card here. So if you ever want to charge up your GoPro, specifically your GoPro Hero for this particular tutorial, it's very, very easy. All you're going to have to do is grab your charging cable, your charging cord like this, and then all you have to do is flip over your GoPro off to the side and flip open the charger port. So again, you click over, open this indicator, and the charging port will basically show itself. So then what you can do is you can basically just plug this particular charging port right over here, and then you should be able to go through and start charging up your GoPro. Whenever you're ready, you can just kind of uncharge it this way and plug it out, and then you'll be able to use it this way. Now, the same thing goes for the SD card. So you might be wondering how you can even put an SD card inside of your GoPro. Now, this process is also the same way. So you want to go and flip over your GoPro Hero off to the side, and then you'll be able to see that little flap port again. Click onto this button right here, this little flap indicator down. Click this down, and it will go ahead and pop this open. Once you pop this thing open, you'll have that little SD card icon, this little SD card, micro SD card port right there next to the charging port, and then you can go through, insert that SD card right over there, and then you'll be able to start actually using that SD card inside of your GoPro. Whenever you're ready, click it in, go and flap this thing down and close it, and then you're basically good to go. Then this basically brings us over to the back side of our GoPro. Now the back side of our GoPro basically gives us this screen. Now the screen layout is very, very interesting because it does actually give us a lot of cool different types of capabilities. Now here you can see you have your standard camera right here. Now in the top left, you'll have a little indicator that shows you if you have an SD card or if you don't have an SD card installed. You'll have your battery life in the top right corner, and then you'll have your options at the bottom. Now what's really cool is you can go through and you can swipe between the different options you have available. So if you want to, you can swipe from slow mode to video mode. You can get it into 4:3 mode right over here. And you can also bring it over to photo mode if you want to take photos. So it gives you that really nice type of layout here that allows you to kind of take those videos and photos. Now, at the same time, if you want, you can also swipe down from the top. You can swipe down from the top and you'll get a couple of more options here. So you can turn off if you want the beeps to be off or on. The beeps are a little annoying, so I'll go and turn them off. You have a lot of these other options here too. If you want to turn this mode on, the screensaver mode on, you can turn this on or off. If you want to lock it, if you want to hide your battery indicator, or if you want to go into battery saver mode, you have that option there too. And you can swipe between the different pages. So you can see here you have a little option that shows you how much storage you have saved on your SD card. If you swipe back over to this side, you'll be able to see you have the option of connecting to a device and your preferences right there as well. So if you want to get inside your actual settings, you can tap over here and you'll see all the different preferences that you have available inside of your GoPro. So that is something that's actually really, really cool. So if you want to, you can swipe all the way back out and then you can go ahead and come back into your main display. Now, if you want to take those photos or videos or whatever they are, all you're going to have to do is basically tap into this top right corner right over here, and it will begin to start recording. Now, I don't really have an SD card inside of here, but if you want to, click into this button here and it will start that recording. And if you wanted to stop the recording, you basically tap onto that button again, and that's basically that. And you can start to kind of see that it's a pretty easy to use kind of camera for the most part. Now, you might find yourself in a position where for some reason, When you're clicking on that button, there's no footage that's being recorded, right? If you have a GoPro and you're clicking on these buttons and nothing is being recorded, this is actually pretty standard. So you can see right here, I don't have an SD card installed. So you can see right here, I see a no SD in the top left corner. That basically means I don't have a memory card installed inside of my GoPro. So the best option, the best choice I have here is to just double check and just to make sure that I do have an SD card installed. So double check it on the side, make sure you have an SD card installed on your device. Now, the SD card might also be corrupt. That could also be another big issue. So make sure your SD card is not corrupt and make sure that your GoPro has enough battery. Sometimes your GoPro might not have enough battery inside of it, so you might have to go through and just double check the battery life and recharge up or kind of see what's going on inside of your battery to make sure that your battery life is not having any issues and your camera isn't overheating. That's another thing that can also happen as well. Now, another very common problem that ends up happening too with a lot of GoPro owners is water damage. A lot of them end up bringing their GoPro camera into the water, and then it ends up getting some sort of water damage at that point. Now, the biggest thing you want to make sure and look out for is if there is any water damage, you do not want to go through and turn the camera on. You want to turn the camera off. If the camera is off, you want to keep it off. You do not want to go through and turn it on, try to plug it in and charge it. You don't want to go through and use rice, put it in rice or use a hairdryer. You don't want to do anything like that. What you want to do is take off any accessories, take out anything that's connected to it, any chargers, your SD card, take out everything that you can. So go through, remove everything, protective lens cover, everything like that. And then you want to go through and shake your camera. So if it was fresh water, you want to gently shake the camera to get as much water out of it. If it was salt water, you want to go through and maybe, salt and chlorine, because those things are really highly, corrosive. You might want to try to rinse the inside of your camera with fresh or distilled water. But again, keep in mind you don't want to drown this thing in any water. Now, you might also need to just kind of let it sit there for a little bit and let the water evaporate on its own. That's another very easy thing that can probably end up kind of fixing it for you too. But that's another thing I'd recommend kind of doing. So from a water damage perspective, that's probably one of the best things you can probably end up doing there. And finally, one of the last other troubleshooting things that you might end up running into as well is basically if your GoPro camera is just not turning on. So what do you do if your GoPro camera is not turning on at all? Well, in that case, the first thing is to make sure your camera is charged up. So again, flip your camera over to the side and just go through and see if you're able to go through and basically plug in that charger. So go through, plug in that charger right over here, and just make sure that your camera is charged up and charging up. That's another one of those things that can probably end up being one of those main things that you might want to think about. So go through, charge up your camera, and that's another thing, because if your camera's not charged up, then your camera's not going to turn on. So make sure that's not the case there. Now, you might also need to go through and see if there's a SD card problem too. Your camera might turn on, but it's not recording anything. So it goes back to that previous problem. Make sure that your SD card doesn't give you any problems or give you any issues there, because that's another one of those types of problems that can kind of happen too. Now, if that's not working, you might have to do some sort of hard module reset. So you want to disconnect the camera from any cables or remove the battery and SD card, anything that's inside of it. And you want to press and hold the power mode button for a full 10 to 15 seconds. So hold that button down for 10 to 15 seconds, release the button, and then plug the USB cable, back inside, and you want to see if that red light basically shows up. If it does, then that could mean that your camera is starting to turn on. But if that's still not working, you might have to try a different type of method to basically try and fix this thing for the most part. So that is basically how you go through and use your GoPro in general. I've kind of showed you, some cases where there could be some, troubleshooting areas that you might need to be prepared for, but those are kind of the main things to kind of look out for. So that pretty much covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that helps me so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.